Okay, and I'm not too injured. No point in smithing up a card with Apotheosis. So we just get Anchor. It's okay. Oh, the Book of Stabbing. Now, this is slightly more of a defense-centric deck. Oh, this is gonna suck a bit, isn't it? Infinite Blades, Poison Stab, and Strike. Not much I could do here. We'll drink the Dex Potion, because we're going to need it pretty bad. And let's drink one of the regen potions. Oh! We actually don't take any damage on the first salvo. Good. What does Dig do? More gold? No. Relics. Free relics every time you dig at a bonfire. Which is, suffice to say, kind of amazing. Okay, so Footwork. Escape Plan. Noxious Fumes. Shiv. Doesn't scale so great. We might as well use Piercing Wail here, seeing as I have 0 block. And we gotta wait. I do not like the Book of Stabbing. He is a very scary boss for me right now, because... Again, very hefty momentum-based deck. Against a deck that, that hammers you for taking damage. Okay, 30 damage now. Luckily we had Blur. We do have Crippling Poison. Okay, so let's do Neutralize, take his damage down a notch, Shiv him. Distraction, what do we get? We get Leg Sweep for free. Crippling Poison, and I don't know, Survivor. If only I had Blur. We might actually be able to pull this off, actually. Yeah, my dex is helping me scale, though I think we hit the dex cap. I don't think I got any more dex than this, but I do have a hell of a lot of poison. Let's burn the Tactician. That gets me some energy. Thank you, Poison Flask. Okay. Shiv. So Bane will do 20 damage to him. Deadly Poison, Deadly Poison. It's only going to hit me for 24. Yeah, the 8 weakens is going to be amazing. I'm going to hit him with Bane, I think. I'm not actually sure which is better. Yeah, so far we're doing well. He is deadly for slow dex, but with the dex bonuses and the weakens, we're in a really good spot for not taking much here. Let's drop the defend. Neutralize, Shiv, deflect. Do we do leg sweep and dash? Well, how much? He's going to hit me for 28. Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta tank as hard as I can. Which worked out, like, ridiculously well. Like, I was really expecting this to be a much harder fight, but I actually healed against the Book of Stabbing, which is not common. Oof. Bouncing Flask. Calipers! Ooh! Okay. And let's keep digging, because I'm full health. Plus some. Ornamental Fan, not really the most useful. With the extra shivs, we'll be okay. I don't know. This is a weird deck. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I'm not sure if it's got the legs to make it to the end. But we just got rid of his, artifact status. What does Calipers do? Calipers makes it so, if you have any block left over, you lose 15 instead of, losing it all. Which is actually really helpful. Mostly. Okay, so we're gonna take some damage on this one. Well, that's fine. Calipers is no! Calipers really is quite amazing. You're correct on that. The main problem with Calipers is if you don't have the block generation, or if you're against something that's just, like, that much more dangerous than you, it just kind of sucks. Oh, he's blocking, you shit. Okay, let's see. How do we do this? Shiv. Footwork. Bouncing Flask. I want to take him out as soon as possible. No, I needed that too. Ah, you shit. I think they're programmed to take your rarest cards. Ow. Okay, so I got 2 skills. I've got Piercing Wail, which will help a lot. Okay, so let's fletch at him. Distraction. Gets me set up. Let's put Poison Stab away. Because I'm going to use Piercing Wail to avoid damage on this one. I guess I'll take a little bit. Oh well. Yeah, Stasis can be evil. Luckily, we'll be fine. This deck isn't the best I've ever had for like a poison run. Having Catalyst would seriously improve it. The main thing this deck is doing well is I more or less invariably always have what I want for some odd reason or another. Okay, let's... I'm just gonna Poison Stab him, and Shiv him. Because the poison's gonna move to somebody else, that gives us Apotheosis. Okay. Then I'm gonna Bane this guy. Crippling Poison him, because again, the poison is going to travel. Because of Specimen Jar. Oh, I love the Specimen. Just having it makes me into a horror machine. Alright. Neutralize. Let's take that damage down a lot. Let's see, can I get that. Oh, the poison didn't stack up as much as I thought it was going to. Oh well. Deflect, Shiv, defend, blur, take no damage. Yeah. Stacking footwork. Like, I always get a little bit, I start second-guessing myself when I start stacking footwork or some of the other ones. And then I get to this point and I'm just like, no, it was worth it. It was 100% worth it. Okay. I'm probably going to want to do... He's not going to hit me with anything, so let's get rid of Dash. Oh, I was really hoping I'd have some more energy here. Well, I could do Crippling Poison, or no. Let's just slam as much poison down his, well, neck hole as we possibly can. The weakness would be nice, but I've got so much block and defense, I'm not too worried about it. So let's lose Tactician. Seriously, Tools of the Trade plus Tactician plus is the most broken shit ever. I love it. I kind of wish you could actually upgrade Shivs, but I guess they're colorless, so it kind of makes sense. Let's see. Strike. Defend. Oh! Yeah, we are triggering Ornamental Fan. This might have actually been an okay deck for using, Shuriken. Probably wouldn't have made that much of a difference, though. So what do we discard? I've only got 3 powers, so I gotta get rid of Bouncing Flask or Crippling Poison. Oh wait, no, I don't want to do that. Let's just get rid of the Defend. He's not gonna hit me anyway. Let's use Setup. Let's put Crippling Poison away, that way it becomes free. Oh, setup is a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Also, he's about to die, so what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I could just hit the end turn button and then he'd be gone. Now here's the question. So Bullet Time makes everything free, so I can play my whole hand. Can't draw, but this is not a very draw-heavy deck. Burst would let me double the Bouncing Flask. Everybody's saying Burst. Alright. Yeah, it's not like we're having energy issues, anyway. Transform all strikes and defends. 5 cards to my deck, or... This might actually be one of the very few decks where Runic Dome might be worth it. How many defend cards do I even have? Because my worry is if I get rid of all the strikes and defends, that could screw me over. I don't have a whole lot of specific... Ori for the cards? Yeah, let's go Ori. We might get a catalyst from this. I'll get a deflect. It's free. Another footwork. Absolutely. Well-laid plans. We're taking up to 2 cards. Reflex. And... outmaneuver. Let me see. So I don't have that much money, so going for the shop might not be a good idea. Oh, you know what? This would be a good round for farming bonfires if I can. I see 2 on the right, 3 on the right, and then a bunch of regular battles versus 2. So I could get a 4 bonfire total if I keep to the right. That's 4 guaranteed relics. No shop, but I'm poor also mystery spots and have them. No mid-bosses either. It'd be kind of coasting along. Would it be better to actually go one of the other routes? Okay. Mystery, shop, mystery. Enemy, bonfire, mystery, mid-boss. No. Problem is the top part's garbage. It's just it hurts to... It hurts to just fight 3 regular enemies in a row. That feels wasteful. 1, 2... Wait. Oh... It's just a bunch of regular ones. Relic's more the chance for nice cards. Well, this will give me 3. And we get to fight a mid-boss, and we have a very strong... Sort of strong? No. Really, the only difference here is this one has a shop in the middle. And these ones don't. Yeah, let's just follow the bonfire fairy. What the shit is this? Who? What? Okay. I have never seen this creature before. Yeah, I know the mid-boss would have been a relic. I don't know. Whatever. I've already committed to this route. Actually, no, I haven't. This might actually work better. We lose a mystery. Here, we're going to go this way. We hit a shop here, and this will get us just as many relics as if I went the bonfire route. Because I actually want to fight a... I'd like to fight a mid-boss with this build. Okay, so another footwork. Defense aplenty. Okay, nobody is poisoned yet, which kind of sucks. Oh, boy. Luckily, my defense is absurd. I could have actually retained a card there, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh, well. Oh, every time... Okay. Oh, they blow themselves up. Jesus Christ. Alright. Piercing Whale, so that's a hefty strength down. And then I'm just gonna dash him. The fireballs are dangerous. But, the fireballs are dangerous, but they kill themselves. The main part is we get burns. Okay, so he's gonna keep summoning shits constantly. What do we do? I have no block this time around, but I can get block pretty easily. I could do... Infinite Blades is kind of useless. Let's just pop the Bouncing Flask. The sooner we get poison rolling, the better. Deflect. You know what? I'm just gonna take that. Now we'll use Infinite Blades. Let's hold on to Crippling Poison and Poison Stab. Yeah, Crippling Poison plus Poison Train would wreck this guy. We just mostly have to get it to show back up. There's Noxious Fumes. Okay. So we do Noxious Fumes. Burst. I'll take some damage here, but hella poison. Weaken. Shiv? Hey, it dies. It dies before it can hit me, and all that poison's gonna move. Okay, keep these two. Okay, yeah. So far working out. See, we didn't have the ability to discard yet, but now we do. Distraction gets me a free crippling poison, which is worth. Deflect. This is gonna hurt a bit. Let's see. Poison Stab. Crippling Poison. That way he dies, we don't get any burns. I'll take 1 damage. Let's keep... Tactician? And then he dies. And I take, what? 1 damage from this full fight? Well, that worked out. Alright, let's burn Tactician. And more or less just stab the ever-living hell out of this guy. I probably should have gotten rid of the burn, because now he takes some extra damage. Oh well. Oh wait, no, I had a block because I attacked him so much. Thank you, Ornamental Fan, for saving me some time. That is an interesting, new, and kind of frustrating enemy. Choke is good, but it's expensive. On the Snagony. Okay, there's the Apotheosis. I really should have gone for the Lightning in a Bottle Apotheosis. I'm sorry that I missed that. Okay, and we gotta start poisoning him. This is a good run. I'm really liking it. It's still kind of a hodgepodge silent build. But hodgepodge silent builds work really well. I've always felt that, okay, 18 damage. You know what? Blur. Outmaneuver. Defend. Oh, right. I have calipers, so I have a ton of block left over. I forget about that. Choku would be amazing with the Shiv deck. It is amazing with the Shiv deck. Or a spin the wheel deck. There's a couple of decks that are particularly amazing with it. Okay, so Bouncing Flask, Noxious Fumes, Crippling Poison, Defend. Ice Cream would be lovely on this run. Oh well. Have I ever played 10 Shivs in one turn? No, I've never actually done a Shiv Storm deck. I usually have a consistent flow, but never a Shiv Storm. Well, that's... Okay, so we're gonna have to watch out for the poison. Yeah, I'd like to do a Shiv Storm deck someday. Really all I need is the Storm of Knives plus a bunch of Shiv things. Unfortunately, I never get it. I'm gonna take damage from this, aren't I? Yeah, I don't have any block, and I have no means of avoiding that. Well, I will commit to it. Let's get rid of the Endless Agonies. Oh, that gives me a little bit of block. Still hurts, though. Ice cream would be great on this run. The sentence I hear Wandabout say the most when playing this game. You're not wrong. I say it nonstop, because it's always true. Like, ice cream is kind of the omni item. Like, everything else is kind of helpful, but ice cream is absurd. Okay, so we don't want any of these. Like, dagger throw might be kind of nice. Actually, you know what? We want to get dagger throw. In the off chance I can't, The hell are you? In the off chance I can't pull some of the other things. Okay. Poison stab. Fletchets, footwork, and we just hold on to reflex because I can't do anything. What's ice cream do? It makes it so your energy carries over from run to run, which is really, really good. Okay. Ow, this is gonna hurt, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Take that down a notch, and we'll... I like to do infinite blades, but it's okay. Unfortunately, my deck is kind of filled with a bunch of stuff. Not a whole lot of new defensive cards. Oh, boy. He just hit me where it hurts. Constrict does 10 damage at the end of every turn. Oh, okay. Well, burst. Blur. Defend. Deflect. Okay. Yeah, let's start pumping my defense for a second. Yeah, this guy hurts. More than I realized. Well-laid plans. Distraction? Gets me a catalyst. It's a little early for catalysting, though. But maybe I should do it anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it anyway. Yeah, I'm glad that they're adding new enemies. They're just very mean. Maybe not to this deck, though. This deck has some things going for it. Alright, so let's get rid of one of the strikes. Noxious Fumes to perpetuate the poison. And then we'll just hit him with a Bouncing Flask Plus. I could have done Piercing Wail, kind of avoid taking damage. But right now, this is fine. I still get to keep some of my block. And honestly, block is not that big of a deal. Okay. Let's just lose... I'm gonna lose Deadly Poison here. It's nice, but not immediately helpful. Okay, let's do Footwork. Deflect. Defend, outmaneuver. End turn, and then I'm just going to hold on to Piercing Wail and Bouncing Flask. That way I can use them for the next round. Okay, so there goes my defense. That's okay. So we lose Reflex in favor of more stuff. Escape plan. Alright. We probably want to... Well, actually, I've got a shit ton of energy. What am I doing? We crush him. Get rid of Piercing Wail here. And then, honestly, I'll just do Crippling Poison. Yeah, so Constrict is just 10 damage. I actually like the Serpent. I think it's kind of an interesting fight. I think it'll wreck one of my runs, and I will be very mad at him later. But for now, I like him. Wait, no, I shouldn't have done that. I'm a moron. Because I still take the 10 damage. He's just poison. Nightmare. Ah! Yeah, it's beta. See, Warpaint's kind of interesting. Otherwise we could just get Bandage up. Yeah, what are we up against? I've got a bonfire. Upgrading 2 random skills doesn't seem that helpful. Oh. Let's remove a card. Get out of here. Ah, come on. Alright, screw it. Let's just buy a Dex potion. Bag of preparation. Very helpful. Okay, we're up against the Maw. Let's see. So I've got Endless Agony, Burst, Distraction, Doppelganger and Deflect. Very good. Infinite Blades. Deflect. Doppelganger doesn't do anything. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Nightmare on Bandage is 16 free health. I'm aware. I was 2 gold off, though, which is rough. Okay, well-laid plans. Drink the regen potion. Honestly, I'm probably actually going to blow a number of these before the next boss. Because this guy is actually going to slam-a-jam me pretty hard here, isn't he? Let's do Dagger Throw. Into Footwork, Bouncing Flask. Yeah, Nightmare, Endless Agony. 6 of them in the next turn. Ooh, yeah, that would be pretty good. There's some interesting builds there that I'll have to follow. See where they lead. We might die because of hubris and other things. Okay, there's Apotheosis, Escape Plan, Footwork. Don't want to do Piercing Wail. Start chugging up my defense and hold on to the Piercing Wail. Okay. I probably should have rested at the bonfire. I didn't actually expect I'd run into the Maw here. Okay. Let's do Piercing Wail. Defend. Neutralize. Shiv. Noxious Fumes. End turn, we hold on to Bouncing Flask and Strike? Sure. At least I've got a fair amount of D. Having all the dexterity that I do makes me defensible. It's just if they hit me with 25 damage right from the get-go, I run into a lot of trouble. Okay. So I'd like to do Nightmare here, but I don't know if this is the run for it. Well... maybe it is. Shiv him, get rid of that. Nightmare. The fuck out of Footwork. And Blur. So we only take 3 damage. Oh, damn it. I underestimated how much energy I had. Let's hold on to Tactician and Bouncing Flask. Okay. Doing alright. Okay, hand is full. So we get Tools of the Trade, finally. Footwork, Footwork, Footwork. Shiv. Probably should have done Outmaneuver now that I'm thinking about it, but whatever. My dexterity is stupid. Alright, so let's end turn, hold on to Bouncing Flask and Tactician. Now let's lose that in favor of another Footwork. Yeah, 19 dexterity. I can block once and I just... nothing touches me. Okay, let's just lose... Let's just lose the defend. Not helpful here. Oh, I should have lost tactician. Alright, whatever. Escape plan. It's a skill I get 24 block. Deflect. Footwork. Shiv. Burst. Deadly poison. And that's the end of it. Let's hold on to these two. I could have Survivor for the Tactician. We'll do it on the next round. We didn't actually have enough cards in my hand to justify the energy. Just from, like, a pure baseline. I guess, sort of. I don't know, whatever. Bad play, but hardly created a problem. Survivor the Tactician before I forget. I keep forgetting, by the way. Like, I'm not ignoring it. I'm gonna own that one. I am not aware of what I'm doing, but that's okay. Now we've got the maw around our finger. And there's not much you can do about it. 22 dexterity is absurd. Then again, freaking 50 damage from this guy. Also, equally not acceptable. Alright, well, Fletchets for 30 damage. Shiv, get that out of the way. Deflect, get that out of here. Dagger throw. Gets me a crippling poison. Okay, so we'll get rid of the defend. Let's cripple him. Oh, I guess he was already crippled. And let's just throw more poison on his face because he's going to die. And we're good. Okay, so backflip would be nice. Or acrobatics. Or prepared plus. See how this goes. Okay. I can burst Nightmare. The only problem with bursting Nightmare right now is I don't... Yeah, I could burst Nightmare. But I don't have any... I don't have anything that I can do. I'd like to, but I think I'm going to hold on to that. It's a neat idea, but we don't want it right now. So we're going to double the outmaneuver so I end up with a shit ton of energy for the next round. What would happen if Wanderer found an enemy immune to poison? It's not going to happen in this game. Okay. Endless Agony. Endless Agony. Neutralize. Deflect. Bouncing Flask. Burst Nightmare into outmaneuver. That's a terrible idea. I don't actually use that much energy. Now, if I remember right, he gives us burns. Okay. Well, we've already got a shit ton of poison on him, which helps. Let's see. Distraction. Gets me a catalyst, which... Do I do it now? Oh, he's gonna hit me for fucking 30. Yeah, we'll just do it now. Apotheosis. Footwork. Deflect. Defend. Survivor. I'm just gonna stack that so we carry it over. Okay. Tools of the trade. Footwork. Bouncing Flask. And defend. Yeah, nice part is, I can carry some of this over, but the fact that every time he hits me, ooh, this hurts really hard. Got 3 energy. Let's discard infinite blades. Not immediately useful right now. Let's get rid of... I like to do noxious fumes. I think right now I can't afford it. We might die. Well-laid plans. Escape plan? Blur. I die. It was a good run. That's a dead. 40 damage. Oof. That was a good run, though. But, oof.